The vast expanse of neutral space lay ahead, a shimmering veil of unknown possibilities. As the ship glided onward, Lucas adjusted the sensors, preparing for any anomalies or incoming signals. "Captain Lucas, anything on the scanners?" called Lieutenant Vasquez from the navigation console. Lucas tapped a few commands on his console, his brow furrowing slightly. "Nothing yet, Lieutenant. Neutral space is living up to its name so far." He glanced around the dimly lit command room, where other crew members were monitoring their stations with focused intensity. The Starlight was a state-of-the-art exploration vessel, tasked with charting unexplored regions of the galaxy. Lucas felt a surge of pride mixed with apprehension. Every mission into uncharted territory was a gamble. Suddenly, the main view screen flickered, and static crackled across its surface. Lucas sat up straighter, his senses on high alert. The static resolved into a faint image, a distortion amidst the blackness of space. "Command, we've got interference on the view screen," Lucas said, his voice calm but tinged with concern. Lieutenant Vasquez leaned forward, adjusting her console. "I'm trying to clear it up, Captain." As the static cleared, an image formed, a nebula field swirling with colors, faint and distant. Lucas frowned. "That's odd. We weren't scheduled to encounter a nebula for another quadrant." Before anyone could respond, a voice echoed through the command room, resonating directly in Lucas's mind. It was deep and authoritative, ancient yet powerful, sending a chill down his spine. "You are to proceed directly ahead until you have reached the SH system," the voice intoned. "You will encounter a nebula field in approximately shack." Lucas exchanged puzzled glances with Lieutenant Vasquez. Did anyone else hear that? The voice spoke again, this time retracting abruptly as if correcting itself. "I meant to say approximately. Now, continue straight ahead. Do not deviate." Lucas felt a ripple of unease. The voice was unlike anything he had encountered, a direct communication from a celestial entity guiding them with cryptic instructions. He knew better than to question the directives of such powerful beings. "Understood," Lucas replied, his voice steady despite the lingering sense of uncertainty. "Continue on course to the SH system. Prepare for entry into the nebula field." As the crew scrambled to make preparations, Lucas couldn't shake the feeling of being watched, of being guided by forces beyond his comprehension. The encounter with the nebula and the mysterious voice left him with more questions than answers, yet he knew their mission depended on following through without hesitation. "Captain," Lieutenant Vasquez spoke up, breaking the tense silence. "Entering nebula field in 5 minutes." Lucas nodded, his jaw set with determination. "Alert all stations. Brace for turbulence. We proceed as instructed." The Starlight plunged into the swirling mist of the nebula, its lights dimming as the vibrant colors enveloped them. Lucas gripped the armrests of his chair, his mind racing with the possibilities of what lay ahead. As the ship ventured deeper into the nebula, Lucas couldn't help but wonder about the entity that had spoken to them. What were their intentions? And what awaited them in the SH system beyond? The answers lay ahead, shrouded in the luminous haze of the nebula, beckoning them toward the next chapter of their journey into the unknown.
Tất nhiên.
Chapter 2. Nebula's Embrace. The Starlight trembled as it navigated deeper into the nebula field, its hull vibrating subtly against the gentle turbulence of cosmic gases. Inside the command room, Lucas monitored the ship's vital signs closely, his eyes flicking between the instrumentation panels that illuminated his face with an eerie glow. Lieutenant Vasquez adjusted her console, her brows furrowed in concentration. "Captain, the nebula's density is increasing. We're experiencing minor fluctuations in energy fields." Lucas nodded, his expression grave. "Keep a close watch, Lieutenant. I want regular updates on our systems." As the ship pressed further into the nebula, the view screen flickered intermittently, displaying swirling patterns of ionized gases and ethereal hues that danced like phantom lights. The bridge was enveloped in an otherworldly ambience, casting an unsettling aura over the crew. "Captain," called Ensign Wong from the engineering station, "I'm detecting fluctuations in the warp drive integrity. It's within safe parameters, but I recommend we proceed with caution." Lucas glanced at Wong, noting the tension in the young ensign's voice. Acknowledged, ensign. Keep monitoring it closely. The crew worked in silence, each member focused on their tasks amidst the nebula's hypnotic embrace. Outside the ship, the cosmic storm surged with a quiet intensity, veiling the starlight in a shroud of uncertainty. "Captain," Lieutenant Vasquez said suddenly, her voice laced with concern, "I'm picking up unusual energy signatures ahead." Lucas leaned forward, his eyes narrowing as he studied the readings on Vasquez's console. "Can you identify the source?" Vasquez hesitated, her fingers flying over the controls. "It's unclear, Captain. The nebula's interference is distorting the readings. But whatever it is, it's unlike anything we've encountered before." Lucas frowned, his mind racing with possibilities. The nebula was known for concealing anomalies, cosmic phenomena that defied conventional explanation. Could they be on the verge of a groundbreaking discovery, or were they stumbling into a perilous unknown? "Prepare for evasive maneuvers," Lucas ordered, his tone firm. "Maintain shields at maximum and stand ready for any eventuality." The crew responded with practiced efficiency, their movements precise despite the nebula's disorienting effects. Lucas watched them work, a sense of pride mingling with the weight of responsibility. Each member relied on his leadership, trusting him to guide them through the cosmic labyrinth they found themselves in. "Captain," Wong's voice broke through the tense silence, "energy fluctuations are escalating. We're nearing a critical threshold." Lucas gripped the arms of his chair, his gaze fixed on the view screen as the nebula's glow intensified around them. The ship quivered beneath his feet, its systems straining against the nebula's relentless assault. "We can't sustain this for much longer," Vasquez warned, her voice tinged with urgency. Lucas took a deep breath, steeling himself against the mounting pressure. "Initiate emergency protocols. Prepare to withdraw from the nebula if necessary." Just as the tension reached its peak, the view screen flickered once more, revealing a faint silhouette amidst the swirling gases, a colossal form that seemed to pulse with an ethereal glow. "Captain," Vasquez whispered, her eyes widening. What is that?" Lucas's heart raced as he beheld the mysterious entity before them, its presence casting a surreal shadow against the nebula's luminescent backdrop. The crew held their breath, captivated by the enigma unfolding before their eyes. Before Lucas could respond, a resonant voice echoed through the command room, a voice that reverberated with ancient wisdom and cosmic authority. "You have trespassed into sacred territory," the voice intoned, sending shivers down Lucas's spine. "State your purpose and prepare to face the consequences." Lucas swallowed hard, his mind racing with the weight of their encounter. They had ventured into the domain of beings beyond comprehension, a realm where every decision carried profound implications. "We come in peace," Lucas replied, his voice steady despite the uncertainty gnawing at his insides. "We seek knowledge and understanding." The entity hovered before them, its luminous form pulsating with a silent deliberation. For a fleeting moment, the nebula's chaotic embrace seemed to still, as if awaiting the entity's judgment. "Your intentions are clear," the voice echoed, resonating with a mixture of acceptance and caution. "Proceed with reverence and remember, here, in the heart of the nebula, all truths are revealed." With those cryptic words, the entity faded from view, leaving the starlight to navigate the nebula's depths once more. Lucas exhaled slowly, his thoughts racing with the implications of their encounter. "Continue our course," Lucas commanded, his voice resonating with newfound resolve. "Prepare to chart our path through the heart of the nebula. We must press forward." As the crew resumed their duties, Lucas couldn't shake the feeling that they were on the brink of an unprecedented discovery, a revelation that would forever alter their understanding of the cosmos. Chapter 3: Echoes of Eternity. Inside the starlight, the atmosphere hummed with a subdued anticipation as the crew processed the encounter with the enigmatic entity in the heart of the nebula. Lucas stood at the command center, his gaze fixed on the view screen that now displayed a tranquil expanse of swirling gases. Lieutenant Vasquez monitored the sensors, her expression contemplative. "Captain, the energy levels have stabilized. It appears the entity has withdrawn." Lucas nodded thoughtfully. Keep scanning the area. I want to know if there are any residual effects from our encounter." As the crew worked to gather data, Ensign Wong broke the silence. "Captain, I'm detecting faint residual energy fluctuations. They seem to be dissipating, but there's something peculiar about their pattern." Lucas approached Wong's station, studying the readings intently. "Explain." Wong adjusted the controls, his brow furrowing. "It's as if the nebula itself is responding to our presence. The residual energy echoes resemble a harmonic resonance, almost like a message encoded in cosmic frequencies." Lucas exchanged a glance with Vasquez, his mind racing with possibilities. "Can we decipher the message?" Wong hesitated, his fingers dancing across the console. "It's challenging, Captain. The nebula's interference distorts the signals, but I'll attempt to enhance the analysis." Lucas nodded, his thoughts returning to the entity's cryptic words. "Here, in the heart of the nebula, all truths are revealed. What secrets lay concealed within these cosmic depths, waiting to be uncovered?" "Continue your analysis, Ensign," Lucas instructed, his voice tinged with determination. "We need to understand what we've encountered." Hours passed as the crew delved deeper into their research, their focus unwavering despite the nebula's pervasive aura. The view screen displayed intricate patterns of energy fluctuations, each pulse a testament to the nebula's enigmatic allure. "Captain," Vasquez called out suddenly, her voice tinged with awe, "I'm detecting anomalous readings from a nearby stellar cluster." Lucas approached Vasquez's station, studying the data with a mixture of curiosity and caution. "What kind of anomalies?" Vasquez manipulated the controls, highlighting a cluster of stars on the view screen. "These stars exhibit irregular energy emissions. They're pulsating in synchrony, as if responding to an external stimulus." Lucas frowned, his mind racing to connect the dots. Could it be related to the residual energy echoes? Wong joined them, his expression thoughtful. "It's possible, Captain. The harmonic resonance we detected earlier, it could be influencing these stars, causing them to emit synchronized pulses." Lucas considered the implications, his gaze fixed on the stellar cluster. "Prepare a probe. I want a closer analysis of those stars." The crew sprang into action, preparing the probe with meticulous precision. As the probe departed from the starlight, Lucas watched its progress on the view screen, anticipation building with each passing moment. "Probe deployed," Wong announced, his voice steady. "Initiating data collection." The view screen displayed live telemetry from the probe, capturing the synchronized pulses of the stellar cluster. The stars glowed with an ethereal brilliance, their rhythmic emissions resonating with the echoes of the nebula's cosmic embrace. "Captain," Vasquez murmured, her eyes fixed on the view screen, "the stellar pulses, they seem to form a pattern." Lucas leaned closer, studying the pulsating stars with growing fascination. Indeed, amidst the symphony of cosmic energies, a pattern emerged, a sequence of pulses that seemed to convey a message written in the language of the universe. "It's a code," Lucas realized, his voice barely above a whisper. A message encoded within the stars. As the crew deciphered the stellar pulses, a profound realization washed over them. They had stumbled upon not just a cosmic anomaly, but a gateway to knowledge that transcended their understanding of the universe. "Continue monitoring," Lucas instructed, his tone filled with reverence. "We must decipher the entire message." Hours stretched into days as the crew unraveled the mysteries hidden within the stellar pulses. Each pulse carried fragments of a story, a tale of cosmic origins and celestial destinies entwined within the fabric of the nebula. "Captain," Wong finally said, his voice tinged with awe, "I believe we've decoded the complete message." Lucas approached the view screen, his heart racing with anticipation. The screen displayed a sequence of symbols, each representing a fragment of the universe's ancient wisdom, a testament to the interconnectedness of all things. "We've only scratched the surface," Lucas murmured, his mind racing with the implications of their discovery. "Prepare a report. We need to share this with the scientific community." As the crew began compiling their findings, Lucas couldn't help but feel humbled by the vastness of the cosmos and the boundless knowledge it held. They had ventured into the heart of the nebula seeking answers, only to discover that the universe itself was a tapestry woven with threads of infinite possibilities.